Hey Geminis, welcome back to Cappy Cove. This is going to be your love reading for July of 2019. It's for those who have Gemini in their sun, their moon, their rising, or their Venus. Also keep in mind please, it's a general reading. Not all messages will apply to everyone. Take what applies to you, or you can go check out one of your other videos in a different sign. So I do want to say there's going to be some endings that come up here in the month of July. I feel like these endings are something that's either already happened or need to happen. So whether this is like breaking up or letting go of someone in the past, because I keep getting this really big energy of letting go. So if you have like feelings for somebody that isn't good for you, then you need to let that go. If there's like just someone you've been holding on to, or a relationship that you've stayed in or held on to for too long, and you need to let that go, or a situation that happened as like a specific situation that needs to be let go. There's also a message I keep hearing that y'all need to remember why you left. Remember why you left. I'm seeing that y'all are going to be really creative for the month of July. For those that creativity has a lot to do with their work life, I feel like y'all are going to spend more time in that department than in your love life, because money's going to be coming in and looking good. So that's where your focus is really going to be at. I'm seeing somebody here that is kind of keeping an eye on you. Like there's somebody that's watching you, spying on you. I don't know whether if this should be creepy or flattering. But somebody is like trying to decide if they want to say something to you or let you know about how they feel about you. I get a sense that they just really don't know what to do yet. So you may hear about somebody liking you this month, and you may not. It might come later. I'm also seeing for some of you that are in relationships, I feel like there's somebody that's really jealous of your relationship. And I kind of see a lot of gossip that has to do with this person, or them saying like a lot of mean shit or spreading shit about you and your lover. I would just ignore it. I don't feel like it's really a big deal. It's just somebody who's jealous. So I would ignore that. I do see someone that lost a loved one, and that can go in many different ways. And it could be like an actual like loss, like someone passed, or this could be just like you feel like you've lost them forever. It feels really sad. I'm also seeing a situation here where there's some control issues, or somebody's like dating someone that's controlling, or has like a lot of power or money. But I feel like this person is with somebody else. So if you've been with your partner for a really long time, this probably won't apply to you. But for those who are just getting into new relationships, or meeting somebody new or dating somebody new, keep your eyes open for that, because I feel like someone who's like really well established, I feel like you're kind of flattered and like into their lifestyle, and I feel like they kind of use their money, not necessarily in a bad way, but it's just like you like the luxuries of their lifestyle, and you feel like you're connecting with this person, but there's like a warning here, like you don't really know who they are. And I feel like they're married, or they've been in a relationship with somebody for a long time, and I keep getting the message that they're not going to leave that person. No matter what they tell you, they're not leaving that person. So I don't feel like that's for everyone, but for some of you, be careful about that. There's a big message here to also be very careful when it comes to your love life, is to be able to distinguish between love and lust. I feel like some of you feel like you love a person, but I keep getting the message that it's more of like an infatuation or lust situation. And to make sure you know how you really feel, about this person and to make sure that you love yourself. Like, it's almost like you don't need somebody else to make you feel good. You should be able to do that for yourself. But most importantly, distinguish between love and lust. For any decisions that come up that need to be made in your love life, regardless if it's picking between two different partners, or if like you are in a relationship with someone and you have like decisions that need to be made, I keep getting this like feeling around decisions, and that they're neither going to be good or bad choices. Okay, so it's like no matter what, the outcome isn't going to be necessarily positive or negative. It's just going to be what it's going to be. I also keep hearing you don't have to make a choice. So I don't know if this is like for like you dating two people, like you don't have to choose between them. You could choose neither of them and find somebody else. But there's like a need, like, don't stress it. Like, there's just like that vibe of like, just, oh well, like, it's okay if you're not really into it, or even if it's like a decision you have to make with your partner, there's a lot of indecision between this. I get a feeling of like you really don't know what to do, you can't decide, you're kind of like, maybe this, no, maybe this. It doesn't matter. At this point, it's almost like you can either pick one or pick none. I do see new relationships and partner choices for those that are single coming in. I'm also seeing a higher sex drive for the month of July for some of you Geminis. I do feel like when you're dating and stuff, like really get to know partners that you are choosing. I feel like someone's going to meet somebody when they're like from like a group that they're joined. Like, I don't know if it would be like a sport group. No, I don't. What is it? I'm trying to think of the word. But there's a, what kind of group is this? Oh. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting that you're going to meet somebody in a group that is kind of like, what is the word? Like, I can see it, I just can't think of the word for it. Okay, it's like if you go to like an AA meeting and like you have all the people there in the AA meeting and you're not supposed to like date people in the AA meeting, or is it? Yeah, anyways, something like that, or like some type of therapeutic group thing. And this is like somebody that's going to be meeting, like you're going to meet somebody that, oh, this might be who has like a thing for you. Okay. Okay. Keep an open mind. Make sure you get to know somebody. Get to know them. Or maybe it's because you know them so well. Hey, that can go either way. I feel like y'all are also getting over a lot of like I get this feeling like you're tired of being lied to. Some of you may feel so hurt that you're kind of jumping around and careless about who you're with. It's almost like just freeing yourself of like, oh well, I don't care, sure I'll be with you, sure I'll be with you. And you're kind of ignoring and blocking yourself from certain feelings, and you need to be able to really, you're blocking yourself from feeling the pain basically. So there's a message here that you need to be able to feel that pain and get through it. I feel like some of you have done that work and you have gotten over the past hurts or pains or whatever. If it comes up in this month or the next month, you know, time's fluid, it can go either way. But I feel like this is something that if you haven't done the work on, it's really going to be important for you to do it, because otherwise you're just going to end up in this vicious cycle. So a lot of you need to just, I don't even think a lot of you, but some of you need to be able to really sit down with those feelings and work through them, because I feel like once you do, you're going to be moving on into a much better space, and you're going to have like a whole new, I get this like feeling of like real happiness and joy and like just like such a freedom feeling. Like you're going to feel finally free and like the weight's lifted off of you once you work through it. All right, Geminis, I'm going to leave it there. Overall, I think it's going to be a pretty good month. Just ignore the drama and have a good one. Bye.